Hey, everybody.
What's up?
Hi.
What's up, bud?
Nice. That was very organic, the way it all happened.
It's not like we did 3 takes before this.
4. Not important. Hi, everybody. Welcome to GameVerse Pub. This episode is really cool today. We are 4 in this podcast. We have an acting cow person over here, right? He even brought his cowboy boots.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I did.
Got here singing some country music.
I feel like I had to fill the chair, right?
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
There was a big chair to fill.
Absolutely. Our buddy Gab is going to be missed for today, but we got a good replacement for the day. Somebody we got to learn all about lately.
Yeah.
In the player profile episode.
Scotty.
Scotty chaps. Thanks for having me, boys.
We've got this guy over here, Mr. G, the geek who loves to talk.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you are here.
He is.
And the beer guy, and we'll get to know all about what you do pretty soon.
Does it have to do with beer?
I'd have to look at the script. Today we're going to talk about gaming backlog. So we're going to go over, what it all means, what constitutes gaming backlog, how it happens, and we'll go over our own gaming backlogs, and hopefully by the end of
Please
this,
don't.
help you.
Don't go over my gaming backlog, please.
No, not your internet history. I said gaming backlog.
Oh, yes. I know.
Okay, so we're going to go over the each other's gaming backlogs, see what's out there for us, and then hopefully help each other choose our next game.
Yeah.
So, but before we do anything, you know what we do? You remember?
Oh, I remember.
Oh, nice. What about you?
I never remember.
No, you always forget. So what about you? What do you think?
I think it has something to do with thirsting your quench.
Quenching your thirst. I know what you did. We caught it early enough, but yes, hydration, guys. It's important.
Yeah.
We need to
maybe
fill up
someday.
these frosty mugs. So we've hired a beer guy for free because he's our friend.
This guy.
A volunteer beer guy.
Yeah.
And he's here to let us know what we'll be drinking tonight, boys.
Like the Santa Jolly Christmas, I like to bring joy and presents. And for you today, I have 4 beers from Gallicus. It's called the Lucha Libre.
Ooh, Lucha Libre. So Gallicus, isn't that one of a regional beer from around here?
Yeah, exactly. It's in Elmer, Quebec.
Oh, there you go.
Close to Pink Road. So very nice brewery. This is a Mexican lager, so something very thirst quenching, and great beer.
Awesome.
All right.
I'm excited.
Nice, man.
So how about, boys, how about we get a Kraken?
Let's get her cracking.
Nice. The sound of this. You know what? In honor of you being a special guest here today, I would like you to give our toast today.
All right. Thank you guys for having me, man. Every time I come here, we always have a blast and great beer.
Let's
Here,
go,
here.
boys. Here.
That's disgusting. No, it's really good.
Yeah,
Refreshing.
yeah, very good.
Refreshing.
It's light.
I'm going for seconds.
It thirsted my quench.
It's very light, I find. Goes down easy.
Delicious. Guys, gaming backlog.
No.
What is it?
Well, I was going to ask you because we said we would do a podcast about it, but I forgot to research anything. I just thought it'd be a nice title. So
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Thanks for getting us involved.
No problem. I need help. So let's start with Scotty. What do you think? In your opinion, what is gaming backlog?
So I'm going to take my perspective here, too. It's like, for me, gaming backlog is games that we have that we just haven't played yet or started playing, then moved on to other things, in my opinion.
Thank you for your opinion.
Thank you.
I hope you would give yours and not somebody else's.
No, that's mine, actually.
Yeah, nice. What about you, my friend?
Me? Kind of along the lines with what Scotty said, but I think that the gaming backlog should be about a game that you can finish. So exclude free-to-play games that have like a seasonal pass or whatever.
Like Fortnite?
Fortnite,
Okay.
Apex Legends,
NHL.
all that. I mean, Helldivers too, same thing. exclude the live service games essentially, because those have technically no ending, really.
I agree.
Okay. Well, you see, so would your answer be pretty much the same as everything you just said? Or?
Exactly like you said, but although towards the end I was kind of changing my opinion a little bit, because I'm thinking, let's say I download Madden. I haven't played a football game in forever. I might want to add it to my gaming backlog, but just getting started might take a little bit of time commitment, right? Just to get used to the settings, to the buttons and everything. So that could fall in your gaming backlog as well. So I don't think it just has to do with a start and an end, rather than playing. It can also be just a new game.
Mm-hmm. I want to add something to the gaming backlog and what people perceive as the gaming backlog or their own gaming backlog. I have a Steam library with over 100-something games, which is quite low for some people, but for me, it's gigantic. I have a PS5 library that I used to subscribe to PS Plus, so I have a crap ton of games in there that I've not touched. I have the Nintendo Switch. I have a PC. I have, I said Steam, but I have my Steam Deck, I guess. That counts too. Some games I play on there. I have my whole retro game library. I will never, ever, ever, ever finish all of those games. Like, never. And that's what people need to realize when they see their gaming backlog. It's not something that you're obligated to finish. Maybe you bought it. Maybe it was on sale. Maybe you will never touch it, and that's fine. Or maybe you did touch it, and you did try it, but you ended up not really liking the game. Don't force yourself to play it. There's other things you can do that will make you happy, and you're not forced. Let it go. It's not a backlog that you have to actually drill down and finish all those games.
No, but I find that the gaming backlog evolves over time, and you always update it. Let's say my number 3 right now, if I don't get to it, then if I buy another game, it might jump. Oh, you know what? I bought it, but I won't play it. Like, I just accepted that I wasted my money on this game. Mm-hmm. And then another one jumps in.
Mm-hmm. And if you have a physical copy, sell the game. Like, or give it to a hospital with children.
What if I want to play it one day?
But I'm just saying, if you're not having fun, like, get rid of it. It's just gaining dust on your shelf, right?
I want to go just back to what you said about it needed to have a start and a finish. I don't agree to that.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, you're wrong, and you shouldn't be allowed to vote, but I totally respect that you have a wrong opinion.
No, because you know what? It's not the case for me, but you just brought the point. What if I want to play a game like NHL or NFL or a sports game like that? Maybe on my backlog list, I want to replay NHL Hits pretty soon.
Yeah.
Right?
Great game, by the way.
Yeah. I know there's a franchise to it, but doesn't mean I'll get to the end because I'm not that good, right? So what, I shouldn't play? That's the type of thing. If I was the type of guy that at some point I had Minecraft on my list of games I wanted to play. And eventually I did play with my kids, but that doesn't have an end. There's no end in Minecraft. It's a sandbox.
No, there is a sandbox mode, but there is an actual end to the game. When you defeat the Ender Dragon, that's the end.
But that's not really a game,
Yeah, that's not. No, that's not. That's.
I mean,
that's not why you play.
No.
Well,
no.
Yeah,
you play for the sandbox.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I bet
Mostly.
you some people play it for just like finishing whatever they have to do in the game.
It's like buying Call of Duty for the single player. Like,
that's a great
That's
point.
why I bought it. The 2 times I bought Call of Duty was for the campaign. I never played online. I always was no good, so I'm not playing online. So it was just for the campaign.
I'm the same.
the new ones?
Really?
I
Not the
really
new
don't like
ones.
Call
It
of
was
Duties.
Modern Warfare 1 and 2. They were the 2 that I had.
You see, I think these were some of the last longer single player.
Really?
Maybe not the second one. Maybe not Modern Warfare 2. I could be mistaken, but
Okay.
I know the single players back then were still a good length of time.
Okay.
Right now, I think they're just like,
It's short.
yeah.
It's not as nearly as long or
No.
complex either.
It's okay.
I know. I know. That's why I jumped online.
Okay, so back to gaming backlog. one thing that got me really reflecting in the past few days about gaming backlog is it viewed as a bad thing? Because I think originally when you think, oh, it's a backlog, you got to get to it. It feels like a negative thing, but more I think about it, more I think it's a positive thing. Because you're not, like you said, I don't think you're meant to go through them all. I think you're just, life happens and you end up with more games than you actually should have in your possession. And because we have opportunities like subscriptions and sales and online stuff. So, when PS Plus gives me a monthly free game, even if I don't think I'll ever play, I download it. I add it to my library, right? Like, because what if one day?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah. Right now, what I'm doing, and then little tangent, but I've been doing this for me, but also for my kids. So, Epic Games, the launcher for on PC, every month or every week or every 2 weeks, I can't remember, and they have little special events. Sometimes it's every day. They give out a free PC game. So
Nice.
basically, you just add it to your library,
cool.
you add it. But what I did is I created an Epic Games account for my son and for my daughter. My daughter has zero interest in video gaming. My son has some interest, but he's not there yet. He plays Fortnite sometimes, but he plays NHL 25.
Just tell him his dad is a YouTuber and he talks about game, he'll get all excited.
Oh yeah, he does. He really does. He really wants to see our videos. But in any case, like, he hasn't explored like a true single player experience or different types of games.
Okay.
But I created an account for both, and every week, every 2 weeks, whatever, I put their games on their account, log in.
You're
put it
building
in.
their backlog.
I'm building their backlog. I'm
Which is a
building
good thing.
a library
Yeah.
for them. If ever they're interested, I'm going to give them a password and their account, and boom, off you go. You have a ton of video games that you can play with.
Maybe a more positive twist on the term backlog would be, the library is what it is. But so maybe backlog is more direct to what you're actually going to play within the next few years, right? Just a game in my library doesn't mean it's a backlog.
I already see the thumbnail, Shawn. It's going to be gaming backlog with a big X, and then it's going to be library right on top of it.
People
Your
commenting
gaming library.
and keep people commenting no shit. So something I was also wondering is, because I'm going to see what you guys give for picks, but for me there was a difference between you said what is a backlog is a game that you either own or started playing. Mm-hmm. What about games that you really want to play but haven't even purchased yet? Like, for example, Cyberpunk 2077. I've always wanted to play that game. I didn't buy it yet because I'm not ready, right? And it didn't come on sale enough for me to do, maybe. So I don't have it, but can I not put it? Is it just a wish list? If you don't own it?
I think it's a wish list.
Yeah.
If it's
That's what I'm thinking.
You know why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because your wish list competes with your library.
Yeah.
It competes all the time in your head. So
One
it's
is free and one isn't. The wish list is not free.
Exactly.
And the
Yeah.
library is because you already paid.
Yeah, but again, you know how sometimes you really want to play a game?
Yes.
Like, it just jumps in. They're releasing the new Fallout.
Yeah.
That's going to jump on top.
Yeah.
And you're going to get a lot of fun. But I find that doing a game in backlog and waiting to play these games, I find it's really awesome because it builds the anticipation. And even though sometimes you won't play them, when you do, it's a great moment. I remember the last time I started back the Assassin's Creed that I downloaded off your account.
Yep.
I loved it. Yeah, thank you. I love that. I love getting back into it. It was really fun.
Yes, Assassin's Creed is one of my I'll talk about it later, but for sure it's one because I bought it at the time, and you played it, and I haven't even played it yet. So that's an annoying one for me because it's open world, and open worlds are really tough to decide yourself. Okay, I'm starting it because it's a time to learn the new mechanic. You know it's going to be long because I'm not the type of guy that just does the main. I do all the side quests, build up some XP, and have a lot of fun with it.
Do
so
the
it's
game
big
completely.
commitment.
So I have a question here. So if you compared to my backlog, which I have games that I played that I just decided to keep, which I'm probably never going to play again, but you never know, right? Would you keep those games, or would you just say, nah?
Why would
If
you
know
get
what I
rid of
mean.
them?
Put it this way: if it's NHL $2,000. Would you
Okay.
keep it?
No.
What you'd sell it? You'd throw it in the garbage? Like, why not just keep it? Is it a
It's
physical
in your
copy?
library.
Is
No,
it
it's in the library. So I just get that as an example, but I mean like more like NHL 2020,
like
or
on
any-
PlayStation?
Yeah,
Okay, it's in your library, but you don't have to have it. You can't delete anything from your library. You can just not have it downloaded.
you can remove it from your library.
No.
Can
Once
we?
it's in your library, it's in your library. You bought it. Like, what would be the point of taking it out?
It's because you can though.
Can you?
Oh, okay,
I don't
so
think you
what-
can.
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think there would be a
you can remove
purpose.
it for your list, but yeah, there's no purpose. You're just losing the game.
Yeah.
But maybe,
But-
you're not gonna play
Okay,
it.
so
Maybe
are you
wanna do
looking
cleanup.
at it in the sense of you're saying you you're such an asshole. You're such an asshole. I'm gonna do my sloppy little mouth sound just because of this.
I hope Kyle keeps this. That was funny.
Okay, Scotty, let's get to it.
Okay,
Scotty, your
saying
question ruined everything.
Basically, a game in your library, even though you got it for free, let's just say, and it's digital, just so that you don't have the stress of like, oh my god, I should play this game, or like I have this stress of this huge library. It's more of a let's just remove it and not think about it, and that'll reduce the
kind
amount
of a
games
cleanup
that-
for
a
me.
Cleanup.
Yeah,
I
you know?
understand that. That I can definitely.
Because you also talked about you had like over 100 games, right? Like
Yes.
you're not going to keep the 100 there. You're going to remove
Just
them.
filter the ones
as
you
you
want
go,
to see.
or-
What I do now with Steam
I don't
is
get it.
what I do now with Steam is basically
shouldn't
just
vote.
hide games in a certain folder and hide that folder.
Okay.
Like so I don't have.
So you keep them. You just don't. You just take them out of your, central location.
So I didn't know that you could create folders in the PlayStation.
Yeah, not in the PlayStation though. I'm talking about Steam.
Oh, Steam.
Yeah, I haven't
But let's say,
exported all that much, but yeah.
Let's say you have 300 games. Then you got to filter through it. Like I guess it's easy from your phone. You can just start downloading the game directly from your phone. But if you're in the PlayStation, you have to scroll through 200 or 300 of them just to try to find the
Oh
one.
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible on the PlayStation. It's horrible.
Yeah,
to try
so
and
I guess
find
that would make sense if you delete your games, like, and if you know you're not going to use them,
Mm-hmm.
like the free PlayStation game that I got. I mean, I'm going to keep TNMT, that's for sure. I downloaded it last
Yeah.
month. I'm
Yes.
like, this is staying there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
which
might not
one, the
play
new
it,
one?
but
the
Teenage
Shredder's
Mutant-
Revenge.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of game it's called.
It's a bundle.
It's a bundle.
of a few of the old games.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so
I missed that. That's
It's still
pretty
on?
cool. Yeah, but I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore.
Oh, makes sense.
So, fellas, gaming backlog. We all have different opinions and ideas of what constitutes gaming backlog. Some might say that it's games you own or you have you already started. What about a game that you've already played multiple times, but it's in your backlog because you want to play it again? Like Fallout 4, I always want to play that again. Like even the first Horizon. But for me, although I said that, they're not in my top 3. The ones I want to replay, I didn't count them in my top, but they're still gaming backlog, right?
Okay, so are we segueing to the next segment?
Not even. No, that was just the last one to determine.
I actually
the,
wanted to comment on what you said.
Okay.
I find that they're not part of your gaming backlog because there's different types of game consumption. Like you can start a game and slowly dig at it. You can come back to it, and just like Fallout, I wouldn't consider this as putting it on your gaming backlog because you've been playing it all this time.
Okay, I'm going to disagree with him 100%.
I also disagree
Yeah.
because for me, a gaming backlog is a game I really want to play, but I don't have time to. That's my definition of backlog, by the way.
Like GTA 5 for me.
Oh,
There's so many ways that you can beat the game, but there's so many ways to end up with more cash at the end, reputation wise, and it always finishes the same way pretty much. But you can do the stock market, you can do different things, right? You can make more money.
Really?
Yeah. So there's ways to
God.
do it. So if you do the stocks correctly, you can end up with like I forget how much money, but it's like 100 million or something of a sort where you can buy more stuff after and play the open world.
You got a lot of gaming street cred once you got that kind of fake moolah.
Yeah, seriously.
Jesus.
I think I remember that right before the market crashes, or right Like there's a certain timing you can take during the game that you invest a lot of money and it goes the
Yeah.
You're,
the stock
you're
goes
talking
really up.
actual stock?
Yeah,
in the
stock.
game.
So I didn't even know you could do that in GTA 5. That's pretty cool. I finished GTA 5 the whole story, but I thought it was
Weren't
awesome.
paying attention.
How awesome is, I think, Trevor?
Yeah, Trevor.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. He lives in a trailer park.
When you
trailer house.
switch up to him, like from another character, when you're randomly switching up character, and then you come to him and he's half naked on a train track, drunk out of his mind.
He's just waking
And
up.
there's a train coming at him, and you try to get him up so you don't get hit by the train, and he can't get up, and then you just run half naked.
Yeah,
We're talking about Gran Turismo?
Grand
Grand
Theft
Theft
Auto
Auto.
5.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I was like, what? The stock market? Like, okay, so the next part we're going to discuss, and I have a list of 10 things here that contribute to a gaming backlog. To what creates your backlog? Scotty, do you have an idea?
Oh, I have some. No, I'm just joking.
For me, it's time and mood. I'm going to throw 2 in there. You know
Well,
what?
you have to say one, Scott.
Okay. I'm going to go with time.
Okay.
Wait, so time I have here, well, in the sense of limited play time. If you only have short windows to play, longer games get postponed.
Yes.
But that's not what you meant.
That's exactly what I meant.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the games on my backlog are the longest games to play. That's just
Exactly.
the way it is. I start them and then I kind of move on to something else.
And they stay in the backlog because we know the commitment it's going to take to even get it started. We don't have.
But the good thing with like PS5 is you restart where you ended,
Yeah.
right? So you can put the game aside and then come back a couple of months later and just continue where you left off.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. You have an idea.
I have an idea. I think it could be due to a better game coming out.
Oh, new releases. The constant stream of exciting new releases can make it tough to stick to older games.
Nice.
You said something earlier when we were first describing, and you said your gaming backlog constantly evolves. That's super true. Like you said, if the new Fallout comes out, no matter what my list is, for me, that's the next game that bumps them.
Yeah.
Right? So it constantly evolves, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Mood.
Yeah, mood is big.
That's the biggest one. I know you sneaked in mood, but I'm taking it. I'm taking credit. Mood is a big one for me, and I used to be like, no, I have to finish this game or get it done or something like that when I just didn't feel like gaming, and it's okay to feel that way. So yeah.
We were just offline talking about rage quitting, so let's just continue down that road. So you said something about rage quitting and that you guys don't rage quit.
I
Right?
don't rage
It's
quit.
not part of your gaming
you really don't?
personality.
No?
No, I don't rage quit. I play with people that do, but I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be frustrating, right?
Definitely be frustrating.
That's why you rage quit. It feels good. So
not rage quitting, but
you
playing
can't
with
do
people
that
rage
anymore. But my Super Nintendo remote that got thrown on the TV screen a lot when I was a kid. Oh yeah,
What?
I was not an aggressive kid, but when I lost too much, and like I don't want to start it over again, and I'm like just
You want to talk about it?
Not anymore. It's done. I threw it on the TV.
you feel bad about it?
No, that back then you could. The TVs were very, very strong
were
glass that was
thick.
round.
That's true.
Now you would break the TV.
Before you used to break the remote.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd break the remote.
I have never gotten angry at physical material around me to break it.
Okay, I'm gonna say one that I also said earlier, so it's out of the way. Just the availability of it through the sales online and the subscriptions and all that stuff, just by sheer availability. So what I'm saying is game sales, right? Game sales is what like a few, like Assassin's Creed. The only reason I have that on my backlog is because I bought it because it was on sale. If it wouldn't have been on sale, for like, and these bundles were like $130, then they come on sale for like $39 and you're like, oh my God, I'm getting the deal of my life. So you buy it. Now I really want to play this game, but building it up. So just that is for me one of the reasons why I bought one of the games. And it's on my backlog now.
Nice.
Got another one?
Yeah. So this one's more about me, where it's like, you know how PS5 consoles have a certain amount of space? So only a certain amount of games that you can download, and the rest you have to keep on, your backlog.
Yeah.
And when you have kids, the limited space you've got, like,
Yep.
I have maybe 2 or 3 games, and the rest is like my son has maybe 2 or 3 of his own. And yes, there's games that I want to play, but I can't delete anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how you would classify that, but lack of storage. How about no?
It's a very good one.
Lack of storage. Okay, so that because if you want to get something else, you need to finish this one. So
yeah,
So
or
it
it's just
makes
games
you
that I
wanna play it.
continually play. Like I play them. It's like NHL. Like
yeah, you can't delete that if you
can't delete it.
continuously play it.
yeah. Like there's games on the right on the borderline, right, where it's like I can delete it and then
I get it because this week I went through a little purge of my games to know which ones I want to have accessible, and I had to clean out my downloaded library, and one that I have been keeping on there just because sometimes I'm in the mood to be in that world. I don't even get far. I just want to go there, ride the horse. Red Dead Redemption 2, of course. I just want to be in there, or Horizon Zero Dawn. That was my go-to. I just want to be there and have the satisfaction of killing some machines. But at some point, like I can't just have them taking all that space just because I want to go in them for 30 minutes every 4 months. You know what I mean? So, okay, so I get yours. Approved.
thanks, bud.
So we've got 11 now. Got another one?
Scotty did mention something about time, but
Yeah.
I think the time that you have, like you just don't have time to game.
Busy schedules.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we're adults, goddammit. We have responsibilities, and some of us have
I agree.
children and animals. Okay, we don't have all this time to game all the time, so we have to be very careful with our selection, with rearranging our priorities.
Mm-hmm. I agree. You're looking at me for another one?
Yeah.
I really have no other ones.
Okay, so what about I see if we missed any?
Okay.
Busy schedules, game sales, new releases, variety. Loving different genres means having a diverse collection, which can lead to a backlog.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Me too.
Yeah, I guess that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh, completionist tendencies.
Oh, God.
If you like to 100% a game, it takes longer, delaying others in your list. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and you were just
That's-
talking about
yeah,
that
yeah.
earlier when I mentioned Assassin's Creed.
Exactly.
You're like, I want to do the same thing. I want to do all the game. And the side missions, and mostly like collecting the items. I was perfectionist to the dot in that game. Everything was at 100%.
Nice. And a lot of other people like to go even further, and there's like Easter eggs and like trophies, and that are connected to the console and the game in some way. I don't think you can access those in the game. Like if you've gotten which trophy, I think they're part of like the PlayStation, maybe.
It's achievements. So
It's achievements?
Yeah. So in
Okay.
PlayStation, it's trophies. So you get
Okay.
common ones, bronze, then silver,
Yeah,
then
okay.
gold, then platinum.
And they have always cool names depending on what you did.
Yeah.
When they come up, but I never seek them. Some people might. Long games, so RPGs and open world games require
Yep.
significant time investment. We've talked that. Mood. FOMO, fear of missing out on new trends can cause you to
very
jump from
cool.
one game to another.
See, I have had that before. I almost bought Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2
Okay.
because it was new release. It looks pretty good. Everybody loves it that wants to play, but it's the time, and I felt a lot of FOMO because I didn't bought it. I didn't buy it. I just didn't buy it. I prevented myself from buying it because I knew I wasn't gonna play and I wasn't gonna complete it. So now I have it on my wish list, but honestly, I'm okay that I missed out on it. I'm pretty much okay. There's always going to be a new shiny toy coming out or something else.
Okay.
Plus, I got into Warhammer tabletop. So.
Well, yeah, at least that's not on your backlog. You're already playing it.
Oh God, it's terrible.
And I find being adults, our gaming backlog can wait. If there's a new game that comes out,
Yes.
there's no more FOMO, I find. For me, it's when it gets on sale. And $30 is my price. Usually that'll buy me a lot of games. But I'm not going to pay $90. I'm going to wait until it comes down. And I think just like we have such a big gaming backlog and we really want to play the games. I mean, we'll get to them later, but I can't wait to share mine. I can't wait to play them.
All right, so next part here is let's go over the top 3 games that are on our backlog that we want to finish within the next near future.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do it.
good.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so we've been starting with Scotty this whole time, and we'll do it again because you're ready.
Don't look.
Sorry. Okay.
All right. So my 3. I know you guys are gonna have a lot to say about a couple of these. So, Last of Us,
Okay.
Oh.
The first one? Just the original?
the original.
Okay.
Or the remastered or what?
Yes, remastered. Well, that's the one on the PS5. The
I've-
remastered one.
I've played it.
Yeah.
Very frustrating game.
It's awesome.
It's a very frustrating game.
Yeah.
I started getting into it. It took me a few times to start getting deeper in the game, but yeah, very frustrating game. I don't rage quit that often, but that one made me feel like just turning things off.
Yeah,
Clickers,
there was a
The
place where I got
clickers.
stuck, and it was you're like in this like house.
Is that why it's frustrating? Because there's lack of guidance to what you should be doing next? What's frustrating?
I just
You
got
get killed a lot.
yeah, I just got killed by the zombies.
Oh, okay. You can't lower difficulty? Play
I
on
did
story
after
mode?
a while, but then it was just not the same. And
okay.
even then, there's some of the clickers that just kill you with like a one bite, and sometimes you
okay.
just don't see them coming.
See,
Okay.
that's why it's on my list, right? Because I feel like I didn't put it easy enough. I went on medium. No, it could go to easy.
You had an ego
Yes.
and you thought somebody was judging you.
Yep.
Yeah. But go on story mode,
nobody
man.
there.
I'll high five you.
Thanks, bud.
We cheers on this show, Scotty.
But don't high five me.
All right, game number 2.
The Quarry.
What's
What is
that?
Quarry?
I can't remember.
So
Is that a kind of mobster game?
no,
No, it's a
actu-
horror, right?
It's a horror.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay.
It's
This is a family show. You can't talk about horrors here.
no. So it's a story mode game where you can not necessarily control the same players all the time. Okay, so it's kind of like a movie the whole way through. So we'll say the video plays and then there'll be an instance where you have to choose. Okay, so you have to choose between take the right path, the left path, go back. So then you pick the direction, and then it changes the story mode on the side. It says, okay, changes the direction of the game. So if you take the right side, what's going to happen is not going to be the same as if you take the left.
Okay. So every move that you make impacts how you're going to play the rest of the game.
Yes, it finishes the same,
Okay.
but there's different ways to get there.
Okay. It sounds cool, but it would piss me off that every time I can do the game differently and I'd want to replay it again. And I think you're like that a little bit where you try to see what kind of endings you can get, especially like in Fallout where you had to pick one faction.
100% for Fallout, but I didn't know if I wanted to talk about this at the podcast, but you'll be very happy that I mentioned it, and I really want to touch it very quickly because we're on that subject. I've recently, like I said, did a little cleaning in my backlog and wanted to finish a few, and one that was on there was the Stanley Parable.
Oh my God, I had that in my head just like 2 seconds ago, and
No way.
I was gonna say after my top 3 honorable mention, the Stanley Parable.
Dude, so it was there. It was
Dude.
the top of my thing because recently it was super cheap, I guess, on the PlayStation
Did you
Store.
play it?
So this week, I've downloaded it, and then my kids were with me in the garage, and I played it with them, It was crazy. We had a blast. Like,
What is the game?
Oh
Yeah, I was
my
about to-
dude,
I was about
God!
to ask.
I don't even
Neither.
want to tell you what it is.
No,
I
you
just
can't.
want to sit you in front of my
Yeah,
computer
and film it.
and you play it.
yeah.
Honestly, it is the most mind-fucked game I've
Really?
ever played in
What's
my
it called?
entire life.
Stanley Parable. So very basically,
Stanley Parable.
very basically, you're Stanley. He's in an office, and then you have a narrator narrating what Stanley's going to do next. But he says it before Stanley does it. But you're controlling Stanley, so you can decide not to go through the left door. And like he said, Stanley goes through the left door. And then you're like, fuck you, fucking narrator guy. You're not my real dad. And then you go into the right door, and then he's like, Stanley doesn't like listening to. And then he's super funny. And then, but is there a million different ways you can play? Like,
my
it's
God, this
crazy. And then it's so. At some point, he's not happy with it. He starts you over, and then you start. So like, okay, start over, we're fine, and but then it's not the same because the first time your choice changed the whole game. It's mind fuck.
You get to a point where you try to get to the end or get out or
just wanna
whatever. You just want to finish, and the game just like doesn't let you. And it's just it. And like there's one I remember is like you're walking down a corridor and then you turn in a corner, turn another corner, and then you're just going around in loops and there's no doors anymore. You're just like, what the fuck just happened? And then the narrator guy, as you're walking, he's off on the tangent, just talking about philosophical. He's just talking about things and chewing your ear out as you're turning until you finally hit like some end of a hallway with a door, like magically appears. It's awesome. It is awesome. I suggest everyone to play it. But you play it with your kids.
Yes. What do you want to say?
Basically, it's telling you what to do, but at the end, like if you do it, does it say, I'm proud of you, son?
I didn't get to that. I'm a rebel.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, you tell me to do this, motherfucker. I'm gonna go the other way.
Do not touch the fire truck.
I want to touch the fire truck.
Exactly.
So anyways, so all that to say, when you were talking about a game that impacts your decision, like whatever it impacts the game depending on the decision you take. Yeah, that's one of those games. So sorry, The Quarry.
Sidetrack.
Oh my god. Let's keep that shit
We're
for
not
the
even
clips.
we're not even on his third game yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Third game.
Hogwarts.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Great game.
Yes.
Great game.
The only reason why I had to take it out is because my son had an update on Fortnite.
There you go.
So you
And I couldn't
didn't
take
even
another one
start
off.
it?
Yeah, I started it.
Where are you at about? You have a broom?
No.
Okay, so you're not far.
No.
Okay. I'm level 16. But whatever.
Oh.
Dude,
Cool guy.
Hogwarts Legacy. Okay. That's super funny because when I did my little cleanup, I was able to knock 2 games out of on the top of my backlog. Stanley Parable and Hogwarts Legacy. I finally finished it.
finished it?
2 nights ago.
Nice.
Okay. And just to say, like, I guess I was near the end of the main quest. Still probably a lot of things to do, but I needed to finish it. I had spent enough time. But at the end, something happened. No spoilers, don't worry. Something happened. And I was like, what? No. I just got a big thing happen in the game and I need to tell someone. So I tell her the story and then this happened. She's like, I'm like, it's a big deal. Oh man, Avada Kedavra. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't expect that.
No.
That means he killed someone.
Oh my.
He killed Harry Potter.
Well, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that feel. I'm getting that
Well,
vibe.
it's not the same time period. But
So
Okay, sorry.
about that not ruining the game for me.
no. So Hogwarts Legacy,
Yeah.
for sure. When it comes time to debate what game I think you should play next, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna vote that one. You guys already know what you're gonna vote.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
pretty much.
You want to say it right now while we're on?
Yeah,
Skype?
let's vote
Might as
right
well.
now.
Let's go.
Let's say it all at the same time, so it's like mumble garbage.
Okay. After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Scissors.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Scissors. Oh shit.
Oh my god. I'm a unitard.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Miss Hoover.
Ralph.
Oh my god.
Ralph.
Dear Ralph.
Oh. Okay.
My cat's breath smells like cat food. Okay, so what do you guys think?
Can we do it again? Because we had this whole like freaking laughing moment after we said something.
We still
didn't
said
even
it.
What was the
bother.
first one?
First one is The Last of Us.
Okay.
Last of Us, The Quarry, and Hogwarts Legacy. Anyways, guys, I'm saying Hogwarts. What
I'm
about you?
saying Hogwarts too.
Yeah, Hogwarts.
All right.
Perfect.
That's your
So,
game.
are you going to choose Hogwarts?
Oh, I'm choosing Hogwarts. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
As-
go, boys.
Yes.
Let's go. Yay.
Nice.
The graphics are amazing.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
positive game to be in. Very fun. Very fun. Satisfying to kill and to get your game on when you start having more spells and to have your system. There's a satisfaction to it. Just riding with your broom. Just no mission. So, anyways, great game. Hey, I'm happy for you, man. And just finished it, and I'm very happy that that I finally finished it because it was such a good game. So,
I'm just gonna add a little side note to Quarry. I played a couple times with my kids.
really,
It's a horror one. So my little one, well, obviously, after seeing what it was about, I just told him to leave the room.
okay, you had
So yeah. So then my oldest stayed there, and yeah, so we're eating popcorn. It's kind of like a movie style, and we picked, where to go. So yeah, so that's more of like a family night for me. Anyways,
Interesting. Very
family
cool.
night at this guy's place.
That's very cool because you acted like interactive cinema sort of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we
yeah,
both
that's
get to
pretty
pick where we want to go.
cool. Yeah.
Interactive cinema. That's exactly what a lot of these games are in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Like when I saw that Avada Kedavra moment in the Hogwarts.
Storyline.
Stop looking at me.
The storyline's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've played some of those Harry Potter games on PlayStation 2, I think, something like that. And they were pretty like one direction game where like it's not as detailed, it's not an open map like Hogwarts Legacy was.
It means the graphics, right? The graphics just make it so much more interesting.
Just walking in that castle, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, which faction are you? House or house?
House? I am.
Which house
Oh
are
my
you?
god! It's Scorpio. Scorpio.
Slytherin?
Oh my god! See, it's been a while. It's been a while.
I was Slytherin too.
Slytherin. Yeah.
I was a Slytherin too. What oh yeah, Ravenclaw.
I was a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
What would you be?
I have no clue.
Hufflepuff. Guaranteed. You're Hufflepuff.
I don't even know what
You look
Hufflepuff
like a
are.
Hufflepuff.
I don't even know what a Hufflepuff is.
I'm just kidding.
Well, tell us
Hufflepuffs
tell
are
us
the
in the
cooler
comments
ones. Yeah.
which
exactly.
house I am.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Go watch every other podcast to get to know his personality first, and
Yeah,
then
good point.
write in the comments.
Good point. We need the views.
PL, what about your gaming backlog?
Not necessarily. It's not the order that I'm going to play them in, and I'm going to see from your suggestions as well. But the first one, it's Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Yep. You started it.
I started it,
Yeah.
but then I just stopped playing. I had my PlayStation upstairs, then now it's downstairs for the sim racing. I need to find a way to cast it on my TV like we spoke about through SharePlay. But yeah, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I know it's going to be a great game. I just have to stick to it.
You did the same thing with the first Star Wars, right?
And with Assassin's Creed.
Really?
Yeah, I think it just takes a while to get into the storyline. But once you get, once they just like bring you in, then you're set. And I'm going to play that every night. And I know I'm going to finish it.
Okay. Cool. Second game?
Second game. I think you're going to like that one, G.
I am? Okay.
Stanley Parable.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm in love.
I know that the Pretty Cow person would like it a lot. It's
Oh, no.
Truck Simulator.
No way, you got into that?
I just bought it. I just bought it because you guys
How
have been
is it?
hyping it up. I haven't played it yet. It's
Oh,
on my
okay,
backlog.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't play it. Gab plays it though.
Gab plays it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I want to try it.
Yeah. I
Ever
have
since
it.
Gab talks about it, and he likes it, he finds it relaxing, and I can see myself liking it too. So recently, I made the purchase. Yeah.
Was
You're
it
gonna
on
get it-
sale?
You're gonna
It
get a
was
big
on-
round steering wheel for your cockpit so that you can drive the truck with the ball.
Nice
Big
with
old
the
shifter.
the ball.
Yeah. I think that's what could make the difference, the shifter, though. I don't have one. And I think that would enhance the
I
reality
think it'd be great,
of
but then-
American Truck Simulator.
Can
Yeah.
I just lend you mine?
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't.
No, I
it's
don't
not that
think so.
good. It's just for the Logitech.
I'd have to buy a Logitech one, yeah.
No, you have to buy
I-
Fanatec one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fanatec, sorry.
exactly.
Yes,
Because
yes.
I have the Logitech one. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, cool choice.
You got it because it was on sale, right?
No, that one was regular price. It just
What?
wasn't expensive.
Oh, okay. Just cheap.
Cheap.
Cheap. Okay, cool.
And so, which leads me to my last one, which I did get on sale. We spoke about it on the podcast before. Remember on my birthday, you guys bought me.
Oh yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a
know what it
PlayStation
is.
card. So with the PlayStation card, instead of upgrading my membership,
Yeah.
I decided to buy this American Truck Simulator
Okay.
and Dead Island 2.
Oh,
Which I
As
never
he
gonna
said
play.
he would.
Oh, nice.
So that one's on my list. I've played, like I said, I've played the first ones. Great games. So can't wait for the second one.
All right, so I know my vote is going to be Dead Island 2 because you've been talking about playing this game for a long time and you got it with our gift. So, yeah.
100% Dead Island 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? Like Dead Island 2, I've never played it.
Did you play one?
No.
Shooting zombies. It's not shooting zombies. It's killing him with a machete.
Killing with a machete
Yeah.
the whole way.
I think you've got guns too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think at some point you can have guns, but
But I like
mostly
it
I
with
remember the
katana.
machete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
and-
Yeah, since you're so excited about it too.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's make that one.
Okay.
Good.
Let's do
So
it.
That's your game.
I'm gonna take your suggestion.
And shove it up my ass.
No,
Nice.
I'm gonna accept your suggestions, your recommendation, and I am going to play Dead Island 2, but I will maybe play American Truck Simulator at the same time because for me it's two different kind of game.
Ah, okay.
Denied.
So when you need a palate cleanser sort of thing.
Well, if I want to jump on my rig,
Okay.
then I'll play
Yeah,
American
that's
Truck
true.
Simulator. But if
Yeah.
I want to sit down and go through a storyline, I'm not gonna play with Star Wars. I'm gonna grab Dead Island. So
Fair.
that's the conditions of my surrender.
Cool. I like it.
So what would be the point in the truck one? Would it be just to drive around?
Yeah.
And you got loads to deliver.
Okay. So
and then you
actual
get
truck.
money.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And then you can hire other drivers. Then you get better jobs. Then you get, you know.
you can you upgrade your truck? Can
Yes.
you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
With like a cabin so you can go take a nap
Nice.
while you drive.
With a microwave.
Of course. Why wouldn't you have a microwave? All right, G.
My backlog is I failed the assignment. You just told us 3, and I started writing down my Steam backlog before this podcast. But I have 3 games. I'm guessing you won't even guess what they are. So one game is No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Another game is Baldur's Gate 3. I would like to finish the campaign.
Okay.
And the other one has been on my list for a long time. I've played it. I love it. I just love this game. I just never finished it. It's Hyperlight Drifter.
What's that?
So Hyperlight Drifter is a game made by an indie developer. It came out on PC, then afterwards on consoles. It's a top-down isometric adventure game, a pixelized adventure game. The soundtrack in that game is by far the best soundtrack I've ever heard in any game.
More than Pokemon.
Oh, 100%. Like, by a long shot. Sound design in that game is really, really good. and it gets you in the mood to play. It requires a certain skill set of like comboing, and because you drift, so you kind of like teleport forward and you gotta move your stick and press a button at the same time. And then you have a gun, but your melee recharges your gun. So it's like a mix of like dashing with gunplay and like swordplay.
Okay.
So yeah,
Like dashing, I'm like through the snow.
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna make a clip about this
Yes.
because I want to insert music.
Okay,
After you
sure.
say your thing.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna
fine.
be cool because I need to know about this music.
So I actually listen to the album of that music sometimes just to get in the mood, or like while I'm driving. It's just awesomely like written soundtrack. Awesome house soundtrack.
That's cool. That's cool. Thank you very much. Repeat the name of the game again.
Hyperlight Drifter.
Hyperlight Drifter. Okay. Man, I was sure that I was going to vote Baldur's Gate, but now I have this newfound interest in Hyperlight Drifter. I'm still voting Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Hyper's
Because
Gate.
What about you?
I'm gonna vote the last one because you said you started.
Oh yeah.
Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
I've started all of them.
Oh, you started all.
Oh
of them.
yeah.
Okay, so which one are you the closest to finishing?
None of them. Well, yeah, none of them. Well, Hyperlight Drifter, yes, but I have to restart just to get the controls back.
Okay, so I wouldn't suggest that one, and I'll go with Baldur's Gate 2.
Also, because you play that with somebody, so if you don't kind of continue playing it, that's just a little unfair for the other person.
True.
There's basic decency in here too, you know.
There's also No Man's
You'd
Sky.
think so.
That's a really fun game. Really fun. You can just get lost and just chill.
Is that what you're telling us when?
I don't know. I don't know which games. So Baldur's Gate 3, and you decided what?
I went Hyper.
You went Hyperlight Drifter?
Oh yeah. Just the way he's in, into it with the music too. The music helps a lot, especially.
But he can listen to the album whilst playing Baldur's Gate 3 with the friend to which he made a commitment to.
Well, it's the commitment part, right? You both have to have the time at the same time, right?
Yeah, but he started it because they both had that time, right?
Okay.
So then backing off of that, I guess it's part of gaming with people. It's like starting the Zoom League for sim racing and then never being able to go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either one of those two. I think Baldur's Gate 3 I'm still going to continue playing because I do have a specific time of the week that we meet if we can. And
Mondays, right?
Yeah, Monday nights, and after the kids go to bed, that's our time slot. We just have it reserved, and so if something comes up, because we're both like family men, and we have lives and stuff, then it's all good next week.
So which one are you choosing?
Hyperlight Drifter.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I look forward to hearing. I look forward to everybody kind of just getting started on these games and texting each other. Say, hey, I got started on this. That'd be cool. Maybe we can add it in the Discord.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
Maybe.
but that can take a while.
Yeah, hey, maybe.
I think it's gonna take a while for me. It's maybe gonna be faster to play American Truck Simulator.
Okay.
true. And get at least a sense of what it is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, just doing a few deliveries here and there, doesn't take that much time.
No.
How many hours did you put into Hogwarts?
I don't know because it says the total on my PlayStation of how much I played this, but my kids all have their own campaign too.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's probably not reflecting of what I put into it. Okay. But decent amount, man. It's an open world, and I did a lot of side stuff, and I'm not even close to having finished them.
Okay.
Yeah, but it can be as short as you want, right? It's just you want to do all these things because they're fun. So even if you play it, then you don't have much time. No regrets for me for having stopped it and finishing it later, even if it was over a year later. Yeah. Okay, so
what about yourself?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Assassin's Creed, but which one is it? Origins or Odyssey? Which one do you think that I would pick between those two?
Origins.
That's the Egypt one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus Odyssey is the Greek.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you're gonna pick the Egypt one, Origins.
What about you?
I said Origins.
Yeah, me too. Origins.
Yeah. I'm an Egypt pyramid type of guy.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go into there's secret ways to get into the pyramids, and then you can go through them, and you're collecting treasures. There's missions that you go inside the pyramids, the Sphinx. I find it's really cool to see the old Egypt like it was before, and you could see that there was some storms coming in from the Mediterranean Sea, and how it came to be. Because right now, if you take a look at the actual map of Egypt, it's crazy how the population has moved towards the pyramids, where before there was what was the big city, Alexandria?
I thought it was Cairo.
I wouldn't know.
No, me neither.
Why are you shooting questions like this on a podcast? It's supposed to be
It was
about
an
games.
answer. Okay, but anyways, I have no idea the cities in Egypt. I haven't played yet, but
Yeah. But
okay.
you'll find out. It's a great game.
Okay, well, I hope no matter what, I will get to it at some point in my life because I really want to play it. I think there's something about the Assassin's Creed, the way they make them, where you get to have a little historical feel of a period of time somewhere. It's like playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I got a historical feel in the 1900s, end of 1800s, what it was like in the US, in a certain part of the US. So that's why I want to play that. Next game I have on my list. Like I said, I had Stanley Parable, played it. I had Hogwarts Legacy, played it. Oh yeah, Horizon Forbidden West.
The second one.
Exactly. So Horizon Zero Dawn was probably the game, besides Fallout, that I loved the most. It's amazing. I love the gameplay. I love the storyline. I love everything about it. And when Horizon Forbidden West came out, I waited because I wasn't ready for it to come on sale. It came on sale. I bought it. I started it. But for some reason, like, I didn't even get far. I never replayed it. But it's not because it wasn't good. It had new mechanics a little bit. And I know I'm going to love it. Just haven't gotten to it yet. Because it's a big open world, right? And the last one here is a board game.
Oh, nice.
That I received on my birthday 1 year ago. Because my birthday is pretty soon, actually. And that is Seven Wonders Duel.
Oh,
Duel.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so it's there's a full version where you play with a lot of people. This is you play one versus one, and I've got that a year ago. We went to open it to play, and it looked like it would have taken 3 hours just to get to understand the rules. So I need to dedicate that time before I have a date, so that the date is not a time badly wasted. So I still haven't done it. So I really, really, really want to play this because I love board games and I love this type of game too. So those are my 3 picks.
I'm going to pick the Horizon Forbidden West because it's an open world and because you're going to be swearing at me. Freaking G told me to do for Horizon Forbidden West because it's going to take you forever and do all those side quests. At some point, you'll think about it. I want to laugh a little bit at you.
Nice. All right. Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
But for real, though, I think the board game, you seem way more excited to do it. It's just you have to take the time to learn the
No,
rules.
you said Forbidden West. What about you, Scott?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the board game. It
Okay.
takes less time to go through the rules. The
rules.
the rules of the game, but also understanding them. But yeah, it seems like it'd be the good choice here.
Okay. What about you?
I'm going to go with the board game as well, but I'm going to change it a little bit. Not to play, at least start learning it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of it, right? It's like doing the tutorial of a new game.
Exactly. So you don't necessarily have to play it, but get to know it a little bit.
Start
That's,
studying.
Yeah.
I will start learning this game. I vow to start learning this game.
Yeah, Horizon Forbidden West.
So no pleasure for G.
All right. Well, fellas, I think that was a good episode on gaming backlog.
Yeah.
Longer than I thought we would be talking about this.
So is my backlog.
There we go. All right. So, anyways, raise a glass to you. Some of them have a leak, I guess.
Still raising
Faulty
the glass.
glasses. Thank you for being here today, boys. And hey, we'll see each other next time.
Yes.
All right, let's
Yes.
go.
That was good.
I guess we have to do it now.
It could be
That's it.
my thing that I just high five. Just everyone.